Well, he's had a second place finish earlier this weekend, yesterday. Here's a little bit of a replay, some highlights of the race so far. Dylan Thomas didn't get a bad start, but Aidan Williams just went around the outside. This was Nathan Prito with an early lock-up into turn number 2, went wide in the sexy roofing number 30, and unfortunately dropped down the field. Just a little bit of contact made there with Asker Sendel and Aidan Williams, and Asker Sendel did everything he could to try and make his way back from that. Have a look at Dylan Thomas, though, with the toe on Shane Tate. They went bumper to bumper, a little bit of Morse code here, but Aidan Williams just sitting in the back took a big advantage and under brakes, managed to get Dylan Thomas and up the inside of Tate. Took the lead of the race for the first time out of this, and then Tate relegated back to third position as Dylan Thomas just came down the inside following Williams. This was a big moment, though, where anything could have happened because, as we saw, it was Hogan just rejoining from the outside. Unfortunately, we saw Thomas come down and make contact with Hourigan, and a fair bit of damage sustained to that car before safety car chewed up a number of minutes in this before we went for a final lap dash. One lap to get it done. Dylan Thomas trying everything at the start. A couple of cars in the background, we're not quite sure who that was, making contact, so a bit of a concertina effect under brakes. Dylan Thomas, he knew he had to wait for the final corners there. Aidan Williams, out of 5, went really, really wide, and Dylan Thomas couldn't take advantage of that one. Knowing how important it is to get the toe onto the main straight, and that could be the difference between first and second. Have a look at this. He was right on the back bar. He tried to get as close as possible. Aidan Williams snaking over the track, a little bit defensive there. And as Dylan Thomas moved out, didn't quite move over enough. Wheel-to-wheel contact went up in the air, but luckily the 68 machine came down and still managed to get home in second position.